Here is a 1978-79 Cool Time 6-inch UL listed desk fan with the first early look of the color amber. This is a very early look of amber because you have to remember in the 70s, all the different shades of blue, including royal blue, was still flourishing and still doing really good. In fact, it was still doing really good in 78 and 79. A lot of blue bladed fans were still being made back then, well into the early to mid 80s. And then somewhere in the mid 80s, somewhere along the line, they kind of started fading out with the blue. And then the brown started flourishing, all the different flavors of brown, including amber, and dark brown, and light brown, and all that kind of stuff. That started all in the 80s. Well, the first early look started in the late 70s, around 79. This fan was made in 78, and it sold in 1979, so it would be considered a 1979 Cool Time 6-inch desk fan. This is mint in the box. It is, for all intents and purposes, like brand new, from what I understand, according to the description, just like I was with that Cool Horn. I got that 9-inch oscillating one. Never been touched, never been used, brand new. So it does have an initial of JH. I'm pretty sure that's the initials of the owner that had it prior to me buying it. And I got it for a pretty decent price. So, yeah, let's go ahead and unbox this vintage 1979 Cool Time desk fan. It does not oscillate. It is a one-way blower. It just is stationary. Lamont the Fan Man goes vintage. All right, here we go. Let's unbox it. I'm still going to get a replacement for that patent that went really bad on me. Just really, really bad. Still working on getting a replacement for that, whether it be vintage or modern. I'll have a video on that real soon. But let's unbox this and let's see what we're dealing with. I hope the bearings and the thrust washers and all that stuff ain't messed up. It shouldn't be. It's new old stock according to what the description says. So let's see. Here's a 1979 tie here, which they used to, I guess, wrap up the cord with. Am I going to keep it? No. Well, I mean, I'm going to keep the box, so maybe I'll keep it in the box. Yes, I am going to keep the box because it's vintage. Typically, I don't hold on to boxes, but I'll hold on to the box only because it's vintage. Like, I still got the box to that 1991-92 Air Doorcraft. I still have the vintage box to that. So I'm not fond of holding on to boxes, but because it's vintage, I will hold on to it. And it's small enough where I do have a place in the studio to put it. Here is what looks to be the vintage manual. Here it is, a 1979 manual for this 1979 Cool Time fan. And there you go. It is vintage, that's for sure. Am I going to keep it? Well, of course, it's vintage. Of course I'm going to keep it. I'm definitely not going to get rid of it. It's vintage. There you go. There's that. All right, let's take a look at the fan here. And, yeah, this is it. Translucent, amber brown, the first look of any amber blade back in 1979 when they first started that. Okay, I'm going to put you guys on the table, and I'm turning you guys over to the table, and we're going to run this. I might have to get that box so I can set it up high enough so you guys can kind of hear the wind stream. So let me do that. I'm not editing this video. It's not a professional video by any means.
some cases, a combination of medications can work better, and one of the disease will make lifelong incident.
Now this fan is small. Keep that in mind. I don't know if y'all gonna hear the wind stream. Hopefully you will. I gotta turn down some of the fans so we can at least hear it. Trying to get it where y'all can see it. Get it good in the viewfinder. Alright, well. It's always a free show with that. I think that's good enough. Okay, I think I have it close enough where you guys can hear the wind stream. At least I hope you can. Not? Well, my apologies to you. See if I can put the light on here. I don't think I can. No, I can't. Well, let me turn the studio light on. Okay, I think that's good enough. That's the best I can do for y'all. I do hope it's good enough. All right, let's run this fan. Let's see what we got. And turn the TV down a little bit. Not that it has a startup sound, but I just want to make sure I'm able to hear it. Okay, here we go. The bearings is quiet, and also the washers, the thrust washers are quiet. Pretty sure you guys can hear the wind stream. It's very quiet on low. Let me turn that ceiling fan down a little bit, just so it won't hinder the air performance. Okay, so this is it at full power. Let's check the balance. Well, there's your typical vibration, nothing too crazy, but it is vibrating. I guess they couldn't even get a blade right in the 70s in terms of balance, because it's vibrating. You can even feel it vibrating through the box here. Not so much on the table. The vibration on the table is from the other fan running. That's low speed. I'm sorry, excuse me, that's high speed, my bad. That's high, or as I like to refer to it as full power. Let's try low power. Well, this fan is certainly quiet, that's for sure. As it should be, because usually when I get these things, like all the other ones I got, the reason why they was making so much noise because the bearings and the dust washers was all jacked up. But you have to keep in mind, this is an old new stock, which means that this fan probably got extremely low hours, or it just never been used. Kind of like that other one I got, that first one I got, that 9-inch oscillating cool arm. So back at full power, then we'll spin it down. Full power again. And spin down. Let's see what the spin down time is. Yeah, that's about what it is, because it is a light blade. You don't expect it to spin down for a long time. Well, there you go, guys. There is my Cool Time 6-inch vintage vintage desk fan from 1979. It was made in 78 and it was sold in 79, well into the 80s. It was the first early look of the amber brown blade. You'll see more of this running real soon and more videos to come. The bearings are quiet and the thrust washers are quiet, and it's brand new. It is absolutely brand new. So it's very rare that you can find these like that old new stock from the previous owner, but extremely low hours or either just brand new. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Lamont the Fan Man, more to come soon. And out. Lamont the Fan Man goes vintage.